In this video, we honor the legendary wrestlers who have celebrating their lasting impact on the world of wrestling. We also share heartfelt updates about AJ Styles, whose recent news has deeply touched fans across the globe. Join us as we remember their incredible legacies and the inspiration they continue to provide. Don't forget to subscribe and help keep their stories alive for generations to come. Staciaak, born on November 21, 1937, was a celebrated Canadian professional wrestler known for his powerful presence and skillful performances inside the ring. Launching his wrestling career in the 1950s, Staciaak quickly made a name for himself across various regional promotions in North America. With his impressive physique and commanding charisma, he often played the role of a villainous character, effectively captivating audiences and generating strong reactions from fans. One of the defining moments of Staciaak's career came in 1973 when he captured the prestigious Worldwide Wrestling Federation (WWF) Championship by defeating the legendary Bruno Sammartino. This victory was significant, as Sammartino was one of the most dominant and beloved champions in wrestling history. Although Staciaak's reign as champion was brief, it firmly established him as a key figure during a transformative era in professional wrestling. His strength, toughness, and undeniable presence made him stand out at a time when the sport was evolving rapidly. Beyond the WWF, Staciaak also competed in other major promotions, such as the American Wrestling Association (AWA) and the National Wrestling Alliance (NWA). Throughout his career, he faced off against some of the biggest names in wrestling, consistently demonstrating his versatility and resilience. His ability to engage with the audience, whether as a feared antagonist or a compelling competitor, earned him respect in the wrestling community. After retiring from active competition in the early 1980s, Staciaak continued to contribute to the wrestling world behind the scenes, sharing his experience and helping nurture future talent, leaving behind a lasting legacy. Remembered for his memorable rivalries, championship achievements, and powerful character work, Staciaak remains a respected and influential figure in professional wrestling history. Jon Huber, better known by his ring name Luke Harper, was born on December 16, 1979, in Rochester, New York. He began his wrestling career in the independent circuit, where his unique blend of power and agility quickly gained attention. Before joining WWE, Huber wrestled for promotions like Chikara and Ring of Honor, honing a style that combined intensity with impressive athleticism. In 2012, Huber signed with WWE and soon rose to prominence as Luke Harper. He became a key member of the Wyatt family, a dark, cult-like faction led by Bray Wyatt. Harper's role as the wild, unpredictable enforcer brought a fierce edge to the group, helping them become one of WWE's most captivating acts in recent years. His intense character work and physical presence made him stand out as a truly unique talent in the wrestling world. Beyond the Wyatt family, Harper also found success as part of the Bludgeon Brothers alongside Eric Rowan. Together, they captured the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship, proving Harper's versatility and skill in the ring. Known for his hard-hitting style and surprising agility for a man of his size, Harper earned respect from fans and peers alike. Tragically, Jon Huber, shortly after his serious illness was publicly disclosed, his sudden shocked the wrestling community, leading to an outpouring of grief and remembrance from fans, fellow wrestlers, and family. Huber left behind his wife, Amanda, and their 2 children. Luke Harper's legacy lives on through the impact he made as a performer and as a person, remembered for his dedication, professionalism, and the warmth he showed both inside and outside the ring. Chris Travis, born on December 16, 1983, was a gifted British professional wrestler who left an indelible mark on the independent wrestling scene. Renowned for his dynamic in-ring style, combining high-flying maneuvers with solid technical skill, Travis became a standout performer in promotions such as Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, PWG, Insane Championship Wrestling, ICW, and many others. His athleticism and charisma quickly earned him recognition and a loyal fan base across the UK and beyond. Starting his wrestling journey in the early 2000s, Chris rapidly built a reputation as a fierce competitor. His matches were often intense and memorable, showcasing not only his impressive agility, but also his wrestling intelligence and resilience. Throughout his career, he engaged in notable rivalries that helped elevate the profile of British wrestling on the global stage. Fans admired his ability to tell a story in the ring, blending technical expertise with high-energy offense. Despite his growing success, Chris Travis's life was tragically cut short when he fought a private battle with cancer, demonstrating remarkable courage and determination by continuing to wrestle and stay involved in the sport he loved even during his illness. His passing was deeply felt by the wrestling community, with many remembering him as both a talented performer and a genuinely kind person. Chris Travis's legacy lives on through the inspiration he provided to countless aspiring wrestlers. His passion, dedication, and the warmth he showed to his peers ensure that he is fondly remembered as much for his character as for his in-ring achievements. Though his career was brief, Chris Travis remains a beloved figure whose contributions helped shape modern British wrestling and continue to resonate with fans around the world. Absolute Andy, born Andreas Ullmann on June 1, 1983, in Krefeld, Germany, is a standout professional wrestler best known for his impact on the European wrestling scene, especially in Germany's top promotion, West Side Extreme Wrestling, WXW. Launching his career in the early 2000s, Andy quickly rose through the ranks of the German independent circuit thanks to his mix of technical skill, power moves, and compelling ring psychology. Known for his charismatic persona, Absolute Andy mastered both villainous heel and beloved babyface roles, captivating fans with his confidence and showmanship. His in-ring style was versatile, allowing him to adapt seamlessly to different opponents and match types, making each performance memorable. Andy's legacy in WXW is highlighted by his 2 reigns as WXW Unified World Wrestling Champion, a testament to his status as one of the promotion's top stars. He engaged in memorable rivalries with prominent European wrestlers such as Walter, now WWE's Gunther, Ilya Dragunov, and Karsten Beck. These feuds helped elevate WXW's profile internationally and contributed to the growth of European wrestling as a whole. Beyond singles competition, Andy also excelled in tag team wrestling, forming successful alliances that showcased his adaptability and teamwork skills. His ability to reinvent himself, whether as an arrogant, confident heel or a seasoned, relatable veteran, kept fans invested throughout his career. Outside the ring, Absolute Andy played a crucial role as a trainer and mentor, shaping the next generation of European wrestling talent. His knowledge and experience earned him respect within the wrestling community and helped sustain the sport's growth in the region. Absolute Andy's enduring influence and dedication have made him a pillar of German wrestling, leaving a lasting legacy in European wrestling history. Sherry Martel, born Sherry Russell on February 8, 1958, was a trailblazing professional wrestling manager and performer whose impact on the industry remains influential. She began her wrestling career in the late 1970s and quickly became known for her dynamic charisma, theatrical flair, and ability to elevate the wrestlers she managed. Wrestling fans worldwide remember her by her ring name, Sensational Sherry, a fitting title for her larger-than-life personality and commanding presence. Sherry rose to prominence mainly through her work in World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, where she managed some of the biggest names in wrestling history. Her partnership with Macho Man Randy Savage was especially memorable, as she played a vital role in shaping his character and adding depth to his storylines. Beyond Savage, she also managed other top stars like Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, helping create some of the most unforgettable moments in wrestling's golden era. Her influence wasn't limited to WWE. Sherry made significant contributions to World Championship Wrestling, WCW, and Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW, proving her versatility across different wrestling styles and promotions. Whether as a manager, wrestler, or commentator, she consistently brought energy, drama, and sophistication to her roles, earning respect throughout the wrestling world. Tragically, Sherry Martel, due to an overdose of prescription medications. Her was a sobering reminder of the struggles many performers face behind the scenes. Despite her untimely passing, Sherry's legacy endures through her groundbreaking contributions, and the lasting influence she had on the careers of many wrestling legends. She remains a beloved and respected figure in professional wrestling history. Mike Sharp, born on October 28, 1951, was a Canadian professional wrestler whose career spanned several decades and left a lasting impact on the wrestling world. Known for his strong build and dedication, Sharp became a recognizable figure across multiple wrestling promotions, most notably the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, during the 1980s and early 1990s. Sharp began his wrestling career in the late 1970s, quickly earning a reputation as a skilled and dependable performer. His in-ring style combined technical ability with solid athleticism, and he was especially known for his signature move, the Sharp Shooter, a submission maneuver that highlighted his technical prowess. Throughout his career, he shared the ring with some of wrestling's biggest stars, including legends like Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage. While he never held a major championship, Sharp was respected for his role as a reliable talent who could help elevate the wrestlers around him. His professionalism and work ethic made him a valued competitor on the wrestling circuit. Fans admired his consistent performances and his ability to bring intensity to every match. Beyond the physicality, Sharp's charisma and passion for wrestling helped him maintain a lasting connection with audiences and fellow wrestlers alike. Mike Sharp, but his legacy endures. Though he may not have been a household name like some of his contemporaries, his contributions to professional wrestling were significant. As a respected veteran, Sharp's dedication to the craft and his influence in the ring continue to be remembered fondly by fans and colleagues. His commitment to wrestling serves as an example of hard work and perseverance that still resonates within the sport today. Darren Drozd, better known as Droz, was born on April 7, 1969, in Mays Landing, New Jersey. Before stepping into the wrestling ring, he was a talented athlete with a notable football career. Drozd played defensive line at the University of Maryland and went on to compete in the NFL for teams including the Denver Broncos, New York Jets, and Philadelphia Eagles. His unique ability to vomit on command earned him the nickname Puke, a quirk that gained some spotlight in WWE's Beyond the Mat documentary. Drozd transitioned to professional wrestling in 1998, joining WWE during its edgy attitude era. He debuted as part of the legendary Legion of Doom, alongside Hawk and Animal, adopting the nickname Puke. His rebellious look, complete with tattoos, piercings, and a mohawk, fit perfectly with the era's vibe, and his wrestling career was steadily building momentum. Tragically, on October 5, 1999, during a WWE SmackDown taping match against D'Lo Brown, a botched move caused Drozd to suffer a severe neck injury. The impact left him paralyzed from the neck down, abruptly ending his promising wrestling journey. Despite the devastating injury, Drozd's spirit remained unbroken. He became a source of inspiration, maintaining a positive attitude and staying connected to the wrestling community by contributing columns to WWE's website and making occasional appearances. Drozd. His prompted heartfelt tributes from fans and colleagues who admired not only his athletic talents, but also his courage and resilience through life's toughest challenges. Though his wrestling career was cut painfully short, Drozd's legacy endures as a symbol of strength, perseverance, and an unwavering positive spirit. Alan Neil Jones, widely recognized as AJ Styles, stands as one of the most gifted and respected professional wrestlers in modern history. From his early days on the independent circuit to becoming a cornerstone of WWE, Styles has built a legacy rooted in extraordinary athleticism, innovative in-ring technique, and relentless determination. However, behind the spectacular matches and iconic moments lies a narrative of perseverance through physical hardship. Injuries, an inevitable reality for every professional wrestler, have tested Styles on numerous occasions, yet he has consistently demonstrated an unyielding spirit, bouncing back stronger each time. This article offers an in-depth exploration of AJ Styles' injury history, the nature and impact of each setback, the truth behind circulating rumors, and the rigorous regimen that has enabled his remarkable longevity in the sport. Moreover, it sheds light on the mental fortitude required to overcome adversity and the ongoing evolution of Styles as a performer and athlete. Early career and physical challenges. Setting the stage. Before breaking into WWE and achieving worldwide fame, AJ Styles spent years honing his craft across multiple wrestling promotions such as TNA Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, NJPW New Japan Pro Wrestling, and various independent circuits. These early years were physically demanding. Styles often competed in grueling schedules with little rest, pushing his body to the limit to prove himself as a top-tier talent. During this phase, Styles began developing the hybrid style that would become his trademark, a mix of high-flying aerial maneuvers, technical grappling, and hard-hitting strikes. This approach, while thrilling for fans, also placed enormous strain on his joints, ligaments, and muscles, especially in the lower body. The wear and tear accumulated during this period would set the foundation for the injuries he would face later in his career. The Lisfrank injury, the most significant hurdle. One of AJ Styles' most severe injuries occurred when he suffered a Lisfrank injury, a damage to the ligaments and bones in the midfoot. This type of injury is notorious among athletes because it directly affects balance, foot stability, and weight-bearing capability, all critical for a performer whose style relies heavily on agility and precision. What is a Lisfrank injury? The Lisfrank joint complex is situated in the middle of the foot, connecting the metatarsals, long bones, to the tarsal bones. Injury to this region can range from a simple ligament sprain to complex fractures and dislocations. For professional wrestlers like Styles, this kind of trauma often results from awkward landings or sudden twists during high-impact maneuvers. AJ Styles' Lisfrank injury experience. The injury occurred during a WWE event when Styles landed incorrectly after executing a high-risk move. The pain was immediate and severe, forcing him to leave the match early and seek medical attention. Initially, the prognosis was concerning. Lisfrank injuries can sideline athletes for months or even end careers if not managed properly. Styles underwent surgery to repair the damaged ligaments and stabilize the bones. Post-surgery, he embarked on a rigorous rehabilitation program involving physical therapy, strength training, and gradual reintroduction to in-ring activities. The recovery process was painstakingly slow, demanding immense patience and discipline. The comeback. Despite the severity of the injury, Styles returned to WWE within approximately 9 months, a testament to his commitment and resilience. He adapted his wrestling style temporarily, minimizing moves that put excessive strain on his foot. His successful comeback after such a debilitating injury enhanced his reputation as a fighter who refuses to be defined or limited by physical setbacks. Shoulder injury at the 2020 Royal Rumble, a painful twist. Another pivotal injury in Styles' career was the shoulder dislocation he sustained during the 2020 Royal Rumble match. The incident occurred when Styles took a spear from Edge, landing awkwardly and dislocating his shoulder, a condition where the upper arm bone is forced out of its socket in the shoulder blade. Impact and immediate aftermath. The injury instantly threatened to derail Styles' momentum in WWE. Dislocated shoulders are painful and can cause long-term instability if not fully rehabilitated. Styles had to relinquish his active status and undergo intensive physical therapy. Rehabilitation and return. The shoulder rehabilitation focused on restoring mobility and strengthening the muscles around the joint to prevent future dislocations. Styles was determined to make a full recovery without rushing back prematurely, understanding that any haste could result in chronic issues. He returned to action roughly 6 months later, gradually regaining confidence in his shoulder. This episode further highlighted Styles' ability to overcome not only physical pain, but also the mental anxiety associated with returning from injury. Ankle and knee troubles, the constant battle on lower limbs. AJ Styles' style involves frequent leaps, flips, and rapid directional changes, which place immense stress on his lower body, particularly the ankles and knees. Chronic ankle issues. Styles has dealt with recurring ankle problems, including sprains and strains, common among wrestlers performing high-impact moves. These injuries often require modifications to his in-ring performance, incorporating more mat-based technical wrestling to reduce the risk of aggravation. Knee injuries. Styles has occasionally suffered meniscal tears and ligament sprains in the knees. These injuries, while not as severe as the Lisfrank, have nonetheless forced him to take time off and adapt his style. Maintaining knee health is vital for a wrestler of Styles' caliber, given the joint's importance in movement and stability. Back problems and chronic pain, the hidden struggle. Years of wrestling at an elite level inevitably take a toll on the spine. Styles has spoken candidly about dealing with back pain and stiffness, common ailments among professional wrestlers, causes and consequences. The constant impact from slams, bumps, and jumps can lead to conditions such as disc degeneration, muscle spasms, and nerve compression. While not always visibly obvious to fans, these issues affect a wrestler's performance and quality of life. Managing chronic pain, Styles relies on a combination of therapeutic interventions, including chiropractic care, massage therapy, and targeted strength exercises to manage his back health. He emphasizes proactive maintenance to prevent pain from becoming debilitating, allowing him to sustain his demanding schedule. Debunking injury rumors, separating fact from fiction. AJ Styles' popularity makes him the subject of constant speculation. Many rumors about his health have circulated, some wildly inaccurate. Retirement rumors. At various points, online chatter suggested Styles might be forced into retirement due to accumulated injuries. However, Styles has clarified publicly that retirement is not imminent. Instead, he plans to continue wrestling as long as his body permits, and he remains passionate about performing. Career-ending injury. Myths. After the Lisfrank injury, misinformation circulated claiming it was career-ending. Styles refuted these claims by returning to the ring in excellent form, proving the rumors unfounded. Concealed concussions. There have been baseless speculations that Styles hides concussions to keep wrestling. WWE enforces strict concussion protocols, and there is no credible evidence Styles has concealed head injuries. He has been transparent about minor head injuries and always undergoes medical evaluation. AJ Styles' recovery and training philosophy. Central to Styles' ability to rebound from injuries is his meticulous approach to recovery and conditioning. Physical therapy and rehabilitation Styles consistently collaborates with top medical professionals and physiotherapists. Post-injury, he follows custom rehab programs focusing on mobility, strength, and function restoration. This disciplined approach is vital in preventing setbacks. Strength and conditioning evolution. Over time, Styles shifted from a purely high-impact training style to incorporate strength training, flexibility work, and cardiovascular conditioning. This balanced regimen enhances durability and reduces injury risk. Nutrition and recovery. Proper diet, hydration, and rest are pillars of Styles' routine. He employs recovery tools such as ice baths, compression therapy, and regular stretching to maintain peak physical condition. Mental toughness and adaptability. The psychological edge. Physical recovery alone does not tell the full story of AJ Styles' resilience. His mental strength, the ability to confront pain, uncertainty, and fear, plays an equally vital role. Coping with setbacks. Injuries can be emotionally draining for athletes accustomed to constant competition. Styles has shown maturity in accepting the need for rest and recovery while maintaining focus on future goals. Adapting in-ring style. To prolong his career, Styles has strategically modified his wrestling style. While still retaining his signature moves, he has reduced riskier high-flying maneuvers, instead emphasizing technical wrestling, storytelling, and character work. AJ Styles' legacy, an inspiration through adversity. AJ Styles' career is not merely defined by titles and accolades, but also by how he navigated adversity. His journey offers valuable lessons for aspiring wrestlers and athletes across disciplines. Trailblazer and innovator Styles revolutionized wrestling with his hybrid style and willingness to take risks. His influence is visible in the next generation of wrestlers. Role model for injury management. By openly discussing injuries and showing dedication to recovery, Styles has helped destigmatize athlete vulnerability and the importance of health prioritization, fan connection, and charisma. Despite injuries, Styles consistently connects with audiences through his passion, authenticity, and dynamic performances, solidifying his place as a fan favorite. The road ahead, What's next for AJ Styles? AJ Styles, despite managing injuries throughout his career, shows no signs of slowing down, much to the delight of WWE fans worldwide. Known for his incredible athleticism and in-ring versatility, Styles continues to deliver compelling matches filled with high-impact moves and unforgettable moments. His passion and dedication to wrestling remain evident, and fans can confidently expect him to keep performing at a top level for the foreseeable future. As Styles advances in his career, he may make some adjustments to his wrestling style to better manage the physical toll. This could mean placing a stronger emphasis on mat wrestling, submission holds, and psychology-driven matches. These techniques require less high-risk physical punishment, but allow Styles to fully display his exceptional technical skills and storytelling ability in the ring. Such a shift would showcase his wrestling IQ and creativity, keeping his performances fresh and engaging while protecting his body. Outside of his in-ring work, AJ Styles could increasingly take on a mentorship role within WWE. His experience navigating a long and successful career, including managing injuries and maintaining peak performance, positions him perfectly to guide younger talent. Styles can share vital knowledge about in-ring technique, injury prevention, mental resilience, and the realities of life as a professional wrestler. This mentorship would not only benefit the newcomers, but also strengthen the overall quality of WWE's future roster. Looking ahead, as AJ Styles' in-ring schedule evolves, fans may see him in special appearances or legacy matches that celebrate his significant contributions to professional wrestling. These events could highlight his storied career and cement his legacy as one of the sport's greatest performers. Whether competing regularly or making memorable guest appearances, Styles' influence and impact on WWE will continue to resonate for years to come. Conclusion: the phenomenal journey of AJ Styles. AJ Styles stands as a shining example of what it means to be a dedicated professional wrestler, blending extraordinary talent with unwavering perseverance. Throughout his career, he has faced and overcome numerous physical challenges, proving his resilience time and again. Injuries such as a Lisfrank foot injury and a dislocated shoulder posed serious threats to his in-ring career. Yet Styles consistently demonstrated an impressive commitment to recovery and adaptation. Beyond these major injuries, Styles has dealt with ongoing issues affecting his ankle, knee, and back. Despite these hurdles, he has maintained an elite level of performance, continuously captivating wrestling audiences around the world. This perseverance is a testament to his passion for the sport and his refusal to let setbacks define his career. Often, rumors and speculations swirl around his health status, leading to confusion among fans. However, the reality is that AJ Styles is an athlete who takes his recovery seriously, adjusting his wrestling style when necessary to protect his body while still delivering high-quality matches. His ability to evolve and manage his physical condition has played a crucial role in his sustained success. AJ Styles' journey is not just about athletic achievements, but also about inspiring others. His story resonates far beyond the wrestling ring, encouraging anyone facing adversity to keep pushing forward and to strive for their best despite challenges. As he continues to perform and also takes on the role of a mentor to younger wrestlers, AJ Styles' legacy grows stronger. He embodies the heart, determination, and spirit that define one of professional wrestling's true legends, a performer whose influence will be felt for generations to come.